Right, so this is why this is Link to the past, as it is a Link standing on top of the head of another Link. Morph Ball is the bunny. Alright. Oh, I did hit a button. Like, wait a minute, what the hell? I didn't touch anything. I'm kind of excited to see the Zelda 2 Link. Because if that one looks good enough, I may add him to the hat. Otherwise, I may add these guys to the hat. Either way, just something to get Link involved again. Anyways, I'm gonna take myself a quick break before the races. Oh yeah, the Zelda 2 sprite should... The crouching sprite is so good. The Zelda 2 sprite should be just as good as I'm hoping. And I know that, like in the NES Metroid randomizer, Zelda 2 Link was one of the playable characters for that one pretty quickly. I'm real interested to see it, because again, Zelda 2 is legitimately one of my favorite Zelda games. It's one that you've got to sit down and commit to for a little while. But once you get that New Game Plus, you can just float through the game without having to collect any of the magic. Oh, it's so much fun. Then it only becomes like a 2-hour long thing. Maybe 3. You just have to get used to combat. Anyways, taking a break. Enjoy some demo reel. A little bit of Bucky O'Hare music. I'll be back in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, dreams do come true. Sometimes live on the internet. Congratulations, Real Nerd. Don't let it stop you from trying to get another one now. Alright, I need to get IRC focused on. I need to get my good luck and have fun copy pasta. Because I'm trying to think, my brother, I think, was the first one to get it, and he got it pretty quick. Like, I remember, it was just kind of, like, unceremoniously quick. Dude, the two link heads with the arrow as the cursor. Oh my god. This custom sprite is already one of the most adorable things ever. Yup. That's what I get when I look for squid slots. Dude, that picture you posted for the was just the right amount of creepy. I like that. Now there's a good slogan. One goal, one passion. Just the right amount of creepy. Like for one of those people that run those bizarre curio stores. It's like, why yes, that is a straitjacket. Don't worry, we've washed it since we've gotten it, but it was definitely used in an actual sanitarium. Well, all we're doing right now is making me feel better at the end of the race. Fun luck. Good have. Thank you, Firebat. Same to you. No time to mess with Brainwave. The race will begin. In 3, 2, 1, go! I'm a stack of links. I wondered if this would be the right way to handle the Link to the Past sprites. Just to have just one on top of the other like this. Yo, what's up, War Drinker? Thank you for the luck. Yeah, like the stuff that's just like accidentally creepy that you find during just a session on the site. Some of that stuff is the stuff that might just stay with you for a bit too long. There's definitely a couple of designs that I've gotten from Crayon that are something I would like on a t-shirt. Unfortunately, I made the images a while ago. And Crayon only relatively recently added the feature where you can pick one of the 9 images or all 9 images, have it as a t-shirt design. I think I searched for creepy face one time, and I got some good ones. You know, good thumbnails for like creepypasta stories or whatever, but nothing soul-rending, you know? I'm waiting for the link on the bottom to throw the link on the top. I know it's gonna happen. It's not actually going to happen. There's maybe like the death animation, but hopefully we don't see that. Oh boy. And Morph Ball is great, because you just turn into the bunny. Run through here. Oh yeah. Space jump and screw attack are definitely something I want to see. This is why I do it this way, instead of testing with like a practice ROM or something. Gives viewers incentive to hang around, see what new goofy sprites happen. It's also something for myself as well. Oh yeah. We're getting in Ayers Rock, and we're getting it in now. I definitely have the 30-minute loop of this song in my liked videos on YouTube. This is definitely a song that I would want to use if I were to make just like a song pack for Link to the Past that was just like kind of just generic Super Nintendo music. Like Super Nintendo Greatest Hits. I'd probably do it in such a way that it wouldn't include music from games that I already have music packs for, like Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, and Kirby Superstar. So there'd be like a song from Star Fox on there or something. A song from Gradius 3. But it would just be kind of random. Kind of like the mix CDs that I've got. Except those are a lot of NES music as well. Whoop, went right past the E-time. I've made so many that are either like just the chiptunes, like just the NES, SNES songs, or like remixes from like techno songs that have video game sound effects and melodies going through them. The one I was thinking of is actually a 3 CD set that I made. It is very loosely in alphabetical order. It's just, you know, I need to come up with a list of like however many spots I have for songs in the Link to the Past soundtrack, and just try to come up with a list of SNES songs that I would like to hear while playing Link to the Past. And then I need to go and find 30-minute loops of each and every song. Except for maybe, like, the song that plays when you get Dependent or Crystal at the end of the dungeon. If that song is too long, I'm pretty sure they will just, like, freeze you in place and wait for the song to be finished. No, no, honey. Your Sprite is next week. The Maria Sprite is probably also going to be really good. Like, I haven't even play tested these. Yeah, I've just like loaded them up and walked around for a little bit. Just like a true first reaction of the Sprite. Whoop! And the crouching Sprite, where I'm just standing on the other guy and he's face down. Alright, Link and other Link. guys got this. If I'm remembering right from the opening cutscene, wait on that. If I'm remembering right from the opening cutscene, the guy on the bottom at least does, like, kind of hold on for dear life as they're swinging around on the grapple beam. Like, you can see that his little hands are up. Like, I thought his hands were going to be up the whole time. Like, he's actually holding him up there. But no, he's literally just standing on his head. It's only like when we're jumping or dropping, you know, doing something, that he looks like he's actually holding on to the guy up there. I can definitely see this sprite having some really silly palette swap options. It's not as, like, visually distracting as some of the other sprites that I've used, and I'm not exactly sure why that is yet. Like, maybe because it's not, like, super hilarious like some of the other ones can be. Like, it's still funny because it's a stack of links, but I don't know. Either way, I'm liking the sprite so far. It is a good sprite. I'm not exactly sure what that word at the end of that slogan is supposed to mean, but yes. Yes, it is. I agree 100%. I have no idea what it means. Well, thank you. I sure wish luck actually worked that way. I'd be able to cash in something fierce. Get in there. Lots of little jumps. Come on. Give me that W. I wonder if you could get little 3D printed statues of those power-ups specially made so that they would have those magnets that are in like those floating object displays. It's little like desktop displays where you put something with this special little thing on top of it and it like floats because it's magnetic or something. Get a setup like that so that it would make that orb that has the letter on it, the colored orb with the letter of the power-up on it, make it look like it's actually floating. That would probably be really expensive, and it might even be something that would need to run it. Might be something that would even need to run on batteries or some kind of other electricity, so. You could probably do it with magnets in the right arrangement. I am no magnet scientist. I know that there's a word for that besides magnet scientist. But I'm not familiar with this word, and I do not need anyone else to go looking it up for me. But still, I can't imagine there's... Well, I can imagine, actually, that there's scientists that would spend the entirety of their focus on magnets. I think it would probably just fall under geology. It would probably just be some specialized wing, specialized geologist. Damn it. Okay, big bombs. Okay, crabs. That's the ceiling. There we go. Oh shit, that's right, he pulls the sword out. The other guy's at an angle. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there's a couple of hanging on for dear life moments for that guy down there. Poor fella. It's too early, so I'm not even gonna bother. Just gonna hit him with a big boy shot. Alright, we should have him. Oh, yeah. Oh. Not a bad fight. I've had better, but I've had so many worse. It's fun. Yeah, that's what he gets. Alright, I actually want these power bombs. The hits just keep coming tonight on Rainwave. It's like there's at least 2 people that are doing things to make this happen. But that could never be the case. Therefore, I theorize all of these people are really just all the same person. The most classic internet theory of all time. Oh, there are other people requesting music, but I don't know if they're in my Twitch chat currently. I'd assume they're not. I'd assume they're off doing their own thing, living a life of religious freedom somewhere. That's way too low. We got it, but it was way too low. Probably just watching that one channel that just plays old highlights from StarCraft matches. Not gonna lie, that's a good channel to watch every once in a while if you like StarCraft. Oh, the last spike. The hell put this rabbit in my hands? Ooh. Mm-hmm. There's the StarCraft replay channel. There's the channel that does nothing but play video playthroughs of Doom, custom WODs, which is kind of cool. That's how I found out about a couple different Doom WODs that I'm interested in. But I believe last time I did something like that, I was playing Pirate Doom. I said the next one I wanted to play was Batman. Batman Doom. I still want to do that. Yeah, and then there's like fucking 8 other channels on Twitch that are always playing StarCraft. Like 3 live streams on YouTube that are playing StarCraft. Play the... Oh my god, dude. For as much as I like Super Metroid, and I do really like this game, and I would consider this my favorite video game, dude, Doom. Good old-fashioned Doom 1 and Doom 2. There's just something so satisfying about those games. And it's not just the fact that there's guns. Just running around and doing stuff in the 3D space that you get in Doom is just fun. Sometimes. Depends on what WOD you're playing. Yeah, there's still kind of crazy, but yeah, the fact that the Doom community is still so big and still so active is just nuts. The fact that we even got stuff like Pirate Doom or Batman Doom. I think one is significantly older than the other, but I could be wrong. I think Batman Doom is older. Also, the justification in that game is you're not actually playing as Bruce Wayne, Batman. You are playing as someone else that took the mantle of Batman for a short time in the comics. And he had no problem killing people. So he was also crazy. It's very important to point out that fact, that that guy was also crazy. And Batman ended up, or Bruce Wayne ended up beating him and retaking the mantle of Batman. And that was kind of the end of the story arc. That was the end of the the files that were included in the zip folder. I did download a whole bunch of scans ages ago of different comics. Never got around to reading most of them. It's how I initially found out that the Marvel Comics team of X Factor, they were not the first Marvel Comics called X Factor, and I did not know that when I was a kid. I think those comics focused more on the story of Cyclops and Jean Grey. Whoever else that Scott Summers was involved with in the comics, I forget. It's that like weird time in the 80s when the X-Men kind of like broke off into a couple different groups. And because I was a kid in the 90s reading X-Men Classics, which were reprints of comics from like 10 years prior, those were the stories that I was getting. So the X-Men that I was reading about in comics were kind of different than the ones that I was seeing in the animated series for a while. And of course, one of my favorite parts of those older X-Men comics was Storm. Oh my god, Space Jump. It's the Duck. Oh my god, it's the Duck. I did not see that coming. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh, except when I bonk his head. Yeah, the way that Storm looked back in the comics in the 80s was something else for a young child, as I was back in those days, to see. Because that was when she was wearing like the tight black leather and the vest, like the leather vest with, you know, if it's a vest, it wouldn't have cut off sleeves because it's a vest, it just doesn't have sleeves. But most importantly, she had a nice looking mohawk. Just this big white mohawk. was like the street thug version of Storm. 80s street punk. And that is still my favorite look for that particular character. Thank you very much. Pretty sure that when I have her on my team in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, that's how she's dressed. I seem to remember in Ultimate Alliance there being characters that were just more powerful than I would have initially thought that they would be in a game like that. Like Captain America and Cyclops. I'm mixing my games here. I don't think Cyclops is in Ultimate Alliance. I think Storm is. Damn it. But I'm probably conflating the rosters of the X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. There is some crossover. I know Wolverine is in Ultimate Alliance, and I thought Storm was. I'm pretty sure you can have an X-Men team in Ultimate Alliance, I just don't remember the other two options. But yeah, all that just to come back around to say that I am still planning on playing Batman Doom. I definitely need to find the files. I don't know if I have them clearly labeled as Batman Doom. I am saving an animal this run. This duck. He was trapped in an orb, being held by a Birdman statue. He's such a good dog. I play so many video games that have ducks in them. Oh, I assume he's just becoming the duck. It's the power to transform into a duck. You have to do some kind of quick fusion dance to become the bunny. It's a hell of a thing to say to someone in a crowded room. Not speaking from experience. No, you get back. Dude, Wario. With his flapping arms. Him and Yoshi. Both do the flapping arms. Keep forgetting Yoshi is a sprite for this. I like Wario's because his sprite because his Shine Spark is just a massive fart. That is just 100% on brand for Wario. Oh my god, get in there. I may need to actually break down and gasp buy the deluxe version of the hat. I may need to actually do it. Just so that I can have all of the different possible sprites for Super Metroid in the hat all at once, instead of just a list of 20 that I have to agonize over. Well, that I choose to agonize over. Man, and you know what? I'm really glad that I waited on making a new tier list. Because I was thinking about it. And then I checked earlier today. It's like, oh god, we have 4 new sprites. Dead? Oh yeah, he's dead. So, something that I've had in the back of my mind for a while when it comes to the custom sprites for Super Metroid. A goofy idea that I've had for a while of making a playable sprite out of Spencer from Bionic Commando on the NES. The only thing that I was kind of thinking about, like, okay, well, what am I going to do for this? What am I going to do for this? The one thing that I was really hung up on was, what am I going to do about spin jump? You know, am I just going to, like, rotate the sprite? You know, is that going to mess things up? Is it going to start looking too goofy? And then I just had a thought along those lines. Because in Bionic Commando, Spencer doesn't move when he's like in the air, and because he doesn't really jump. But like after he's swinging on his grapple and he lets go, I mean, he doesn't really have an animation. So then I just real quickly in my head visualized it's that 8-bit sprite for Spencer, and he's just standing straight up, and come on, he's standing straight up, but he's still bouncing around with space jump. So that is an option as well, to just completely not animate to not animate spin jump at all. I think that's probably what I would do with like an experimental version of the character, just to see if I can get it to look good. Otherwise, I need to just go back to casually and pointlessly thinking about that Uniracer's sprite. You know, that's not the worst idea. Because that's... Because now that I think about it, the Contra Bill sprite, his spin jump, I guess his space jump, he just turns into a giant metal ball covered in spikes. Oh, I could make his boots flash. That's gonna be it. God, I'm so stupid. That's what we'll do. When you get space jump, your boots will flash some kind of color while you're just standing straight up. And then when you get screw attack, they'll still flash, but they'll have like little electric sparks. Ripper Rose Silver. Now that sounds like a lady wrestler. I need to make a music pack for Link to the for Link to the Past. That's just music from space shmups. Because you've got Gradius, you've got R-Type, and then you've got all the different ones that are here on Rainwave. Something's too wet without me. Not sure what that would be a slogan for. I can, but at the same time, no. Stop. Bad. I mean, maybe if you phrased it like company slogan, too wet without one. I have a feeling it's something involving food. Hey there, piece of oil. Oh, kill both of them. Be done. Oh. Nice. That's what I get. Yeah, this is my first time checking out this particular Link sprite. I really like space jump. He just pulls out the duck. Alright. Ooh. Here we go. There we go. Jump, please. And the most important part. Canceled out that wiggle. Alright. Gotta remember how to spell time. And, oh, one of the wheels on my chair fell out. Get that put back in there as soon as I can. I also need to go and grab a cord for my phone. That's just about it. That plug back in. Dude, I have no idea how long that wheel was out. Alright. Taking a look at the times. P-Toil got first with a 47.48. Firebat got second with a 49.55. GG to both you. Alright. Can still get in under the one. Just need to, you know, throw lasers. Nope, there we go. Oh, come on. Nope. Yeah, come on, Link. Damn it, Link. Would get in. Not done. 59.29. That is the same exact time as I got last week. GG. That is literally the same time as I got last week. I'm probably gonna have to do another head-to-head video. I can tell I missed it, huh? Yeah, I know why people are really here. GG. Thank you, thank you. This does mean I'm gonna have to make another head-to-head video, though. Because that is the same time as I got last week. So that'll be fun. It was 59.28 for last week. I wrote down 59.29. So I'm probably wrong, but still. Well, now either way, I don't need to change the number that I've written down on my little dry erase board, so hooray. Yeah, that's probably what the case is, because I don't know what the fractions of the seconds were. If I had my own timer running, then would have that, but it's not that important to me. Oh yeah. Dear Force. Oh my god, Samus was in third place this whole time. Well. Oh dear god, what is this? Old man trapped inside a snow globe trying to get out. Good old AI art. Anyways. Probably need to clear my request line on Rainwave. Lies, I need to suspend that shit. Add to it. I'm suspending that because there's good songs in that playlist. We are currently headed towards our intermission for the night. This one. Volume on. Kiss begins with intermission. Monster 1, Armor 2, Shuriken. Okay, so that's the Dragon Head. I think Armor 2 is the Samurai armor. And then Shuriken, man, that dude is going to be slow and heavy, but he is going to hit like a truck. Oh man. To go during Bomberman music. Fortunately, that's a Bomberman song that's already on my favorites list, so it gets playtime. Alright, so this means I need to switch my layout. Snap over to Poppy Bros violently. Remember how to spell paper. Get rid of Poppy. So get rid of Poppy. Into the right channel. Say the line. Right, let's go. Yes, this is what I do for my intermission, by the way.
What do you think, Professor?
I'm inclined to agree with the lieutenant here. And now we know the planet Florin is virtually a jungle planet. But from the latest evidence, I'd say the plant life has disappeared. A complete and total famine? Exactly. and it is our duty to preserve life as much as possible on the planets.
Yep, part of the Space Patrol Code. Okay, prepare to start the countdown, Lieutenant. XL5 leaves immediately.
Course code 1720 black.
Check. Code 1720 black it is. Well, that's it. We're on our way.
Keep neutronic contact open with XL5, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have a spot of shut-eye. Things should be quiet. Lieutenant!
I didn't touch a thing, sir. It just happened.
Don't make excuses. If it wasn't you, who was it? I might have guessed. Why did I ever agree to have you around Space City?
I don't think he meant it, sir.
He never means it. But that doesn't stop him from doing it.
Nearing planet Flora now, Steve. We'll soon be in orbit.
Okay, Matt. I've sent Robert back to rear control.
Preparing to land.
Roger, Steve. I'll join you in a few minutes.
Wow. The vegetation's sure been wiped out.
To find out how, I'll need as many samples as we can collect, Steve.
Okay, let's go.
Consider yourself under close arrest, Zuni. Locking you up is the only way to keep you out of trouble. Okay, follow me.
Follow me, follow me.
Oh, no!
Fire. Emergency. Evacuate Space City. Reroute all landings. Clear launching pads. All personnel report to emergency station.
Report false alarm, Lieutenant.
I can't, sir. The control panel's out of action.
I'll get even with them. Somehow I'll get even with them.
Message from Fireball Jr., sir. They're returning to XL5 with samples.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Maintain course, Robert.
Maintain course.
Get out!
Well, how do you like that?
Okay, you can come in now.
What was that all about?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I was using cellophane gas in that experiment. If it got around the spaceship, we'd all be dead in a couple of hours. There, let's put it away.
Uh-huh. How did the experiments go?
I discovered traces of Planetoid 3.
Planetoid 3? Wow, the dreaded plant disease.
That's right, Steve. A meteorite must have carried it to Florin. That accounts for the dying plant life. It means that nothing can grow there, and the inhabitants will starve to death, if they haven't done so already.
Now the XL5 is carrying it to Earth.
You'd better radio Space City, Steve, and tell them to have the decontamination unit standing by. This is serious.
XL5's approaching, sir.
Okay. Stand by decontamination unit.
Okay, you're all clear. Meter reading is normal.
Where's Zero, Lieutenant?
The commander's in the conference room. He wants to see you, Steve, right away.
Thank you, Dr. Venus. You made the position quite clear. Well, now what?
Well, I think Professor Matic has got a solution to the problem.
Well, I'd suggest that a Elvium bomb be exploded in the planet Florin's atmosphere.
Of course. Elvium. The fallout would then kill the planetoid disease.
That's right, Commander.
But what about human life? If there's still anyone left there, how would it affect them?
Oh, it's quite harmless to human beings. It's only effective on plant life.
Okay, an Elvium bomb it is.
The XL5's been cleared. We can leave just as soon as the warhead's fitted.
Okay, gentlemen. Then the XL5 leaves in 2 hours.
Liftoff, A-OK.
Roger.
Zuni, Nana, stop that at once. For Pete's sake, quit blowing that tin whistle.
What's the matter, sir? Did I say something funny?
Oh, Zuni. Now, Zuni, who gave you this? Commander Zero, I suppose.
Welcome home! Welcome home!
No, you can't have it back, Zuni. You'll drive us all crazy with it. Now, I'll keep it safe until we get home. Now, you go and have a nice snooze, Zuni.
Welcome home.
Stand by, Venus. We're approaching planet Florin.
Range, bearing 530, 0 green.
Stand by, warhead.
Stand by, warhead.
2, 1, fire! Detonate now! Bang on target. Really bores.
Matt, Venus, prepare for exploratory landing. Zuni and Robert to remain here. Okay, let's take a look around.
Welcome back, Earth people.
Welcome back.
Any word from XL5, Lieutenant?
The last message said they were landing to explore it, sir.
Fine, fine. Guess they'll give us a whistle when they're coming home.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Well, you sure did us proud.
Best meal I've had for years.
Delicious, quite delicious. And it's such a relief to find that you are friendly.
Yeah, we didn't expect to find anyone here at all.
We thought you were under the impression that our planet was unguarded.
Yes, it must have been a nasty shock for you.
A pleasant surprise, let's say, gentlemen.
Well, I must say, for a planet with such a food shortage, you certainly provided a wonderful meal.
Yeah, how come?
When the disease struck, we laid in a stock of food, enough to last us 6 months.
Anyway, your troubles are over. The bomb we've exploded will kill the disease and your plant life will revive again.
You and your stories of bombs that will bring back life. We know that bombs only destroy. A clever trick, Earth people.
Yes, a clever trick. But we have not fallen for it. You have been drugged.
You're crazy.
No, you're crazy to think that you would get away with this. Trying to conquer our planet when we are helpless.
If you think...
Steve, I feel dizzy.
All right, Meade. Take their ray guns. Tomorrow they will all die.
My head.
Oh, gee, what hit me?
I feel real tooty. What happened?
Seems we were drugged, Venus. Remember our charming friends?
But where are we, Steve?
Looks like a tower, Matt. We're about 100 feet from the surface. Well, don't you see? The bomb we exploded will make your vegetation grow again.
A good try, Earthman. But you will not escape so easily. How does it feel to be a prisoner on the planet you hope to conquer?
Can't you understand? We're trying to help you. Nah, it's no use. He doesn't believe me.
They left the neutroni radio, Steve. It won't help us any, but we should report what's happened to Space City.
Sure, Matt. But you'll have to relay it through Robert and Central Control.
Yeah. Calling XL5. Come in, Robert. Calling XL5. Come in, Robert.
Steve, the whistle.
Well, what about it?
I put it with the salicine gas. Zuni must have knocked the cylinder over to get it. Oh, Steve. Steve, if we don't get back soon, Zuni will die. He'll die. Listen. It seems to be coming from outside. Steve, look. The alveoli must have become effective.
And the plants here grow at a fantastic speed.
Well, when it reaches the window, we'll climb down the leaves. Boy, are we in luck.
But Steve, will we be in time to save Zuni?
Stop whistling.
Well, come on, Professor. The plant's grown enough now. You first, Venus.
Okay, Steve.
Now you, Professor.
Right, Steve.
The prisoners! They have escaped.
Come quickly.
Steve! Steve, I can't move! Oh, help me, Steve!
Steve! Steve! It's a man-eating plant! We're trapped!
Oh, Steve! Steve, help me! I don't think I've got the strength to get out.
You're our only hope, Steve.
Hold on. Whatever you do, hold on. I think I can just get out. Okay, I'm clear.
Congratulations, Earthman.
Yes. Congratulations.
Still no answer, sir.
They shouldn't have been this long. I'd give anything to hear that whistle again.
Thanks for rescuing us. Sure glad you destroyed that man-eating plant. Just as well you had my ray gun.
We misjudged you completely. And we are truly sorry.
Come on, Steve.
Anytime we can be of help.
We are your servants.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I must go and find Zuni.
Wait a minute, Venus. I'll turn on the air purifiers first.
must be all right. He must. Steve, soon he's okay. Now that the air purifiers are on, he'll soon recover.
Oh, gee. It's nice to be home.
It sure is.
You know, I'm not so sure we should let Commander Zero get away with that whistle gag, Steve.
Don't worry, Venus. I've already seen to that.
Lieutenant 90, take that thing away from him.
But I already fed him, sir.
What are you talking about, Lieutenant? Will you stop the noise?
Yes, sir. I'll tell the boys.
Not boys! Noise! Oh, what's the use? This is driving me crazy!
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in Fireball XL5. Way out in space together, conquerors of the sky. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball. Every time I gazed into your starry eyes, we'd take the path to Jupiter, and maybe very soon we'd cruise along the Milky Way and land upon the moon. To a wonderland of stardust, we'll zoom our way to Mars. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball, 'cause you would be my Venus of the stars.
Oh, man. Good stuff. Only got a small handful of episodes left. Only 39 episodes. That was number 31. I think it'll once again be time to find something else for an intermission for a little while. A couple months at least. Brainwave up and running again. Oh, didn't change my chat back. Yeah, we've already gone through 30 episodes this time around. Because the first time around I was just playing them off of itssaturday.com. But now I don't think that website is a thing anymore. So it's a darn shame, because they had so much great old content that is probably just going to end up being lost. Oh, that's right, I didn't put any of the new Mystic Quest randomizer seeds on here yet. I'm pretty sure this is the one I was playing. Oh no, wait, that says Firebird 2.5 hours. Yeah, this is the one I was playing. Like, I had just gotten here. Oh my god, this is the walking speed I am used to. The other randomizer makes your character just unbelievably fast. Fine now. Well, pay him a visit anyway. Hooray! I couldn't remember if he just gave that to you or if he sold it to you. It opened! Just throw it. Do have that fast. Aquaria? And Windia. Yeah. I'm in Windia. Not actually ready to be here. Neither of you say anything. It's a good room to save in. Monsters just hanging out dancing. Alright. What was the other? Landed right on it. I am excited to see what this one looks like. This is the Zelda 2 Link. On the website they call him Tall Link. That's a lot of L's. Oh yeah. Just has his hand out. Oh my god. Of course that's Morph Ball. You're a sprite on the overworld, of course. This is the demo loop I wanted to see. Various suits, he's Shadow Link. In Gravity Suit, he has one of the magic spells cast. Is it the armor spell, I think? This is gonna make me want to play Zelda 2. Alright. Alright. No races in progress. Start race. Naturally. I spelled it wrong. Oh my god, it's my first race on SRL. Yes, since I've got a little bit of time, real quickly take a sneak peek at some of the other two sprites. All her animal friends, that's right. Oh my god, that's great. Oh yeah. From the same people that gave you the Alucard walk cycle. Okay, she puts her hand out. Oh, I like her arm pumping a lot better than Alucard. Alucard's arm pumping is weird. Like, he has shots that come out of his elbow and stuff. Good spin jump. Ah. Kind of a somber looking elevator pose. Alright. Dante. Gonna do basically the same thing. Not even gonna go Morph Ball. Gonna save that for when I actually play these. Very purple. Border and missile menu. There's something about this walk cycle, I don't know. It's really smooth. Is magic coming out of her hair? Yes. Her hair is the gun. I hadn't done the diagonals yet. Oh my god. Well, that's amazing. Not arm pumping, it's hair pumping. Oh god. Elevator pose is the same. Good. Load up a palette swap with Shantae real quick. Let's just see what happens. Go, Nintoaster and Fire Batter in the race. Ooh. The girl from Star Trek. Such colors. Alright. Sneak preview for who we're going to be using next week. And if they come out with more new sprites between now and then, well, guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. The cursor being the sideways fairy, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Song not already on this list. Oh, good. Move that song from my request line. Add other stuff in. It's coming up next. Still have my good luck, have fun on my copy pasta. All right. Legend of the Three Brothers. Destiny of Them. It's the song that plays at like the very beginning of the game. Race will begin. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh boy. His posture when he's running is so silly. Right up there with King Graham. 4097. Yeah, but see, you have an excuse. Oh good, this is another song I get to take off of my request line. I was going for Seashore from Mario Land 2. Fun luck, good have. Thank you. Same to you. Well, I like this Link sprite better than the first one that popped up on the Vario randomizer site. The Link to the Past one that I used earlier, that one's also really good. But if anything, it's a toss-up between the two Link sprites that I'm using tonight as to which one is already my new favorite Link sprite. Because that original one, there was something screwy with the colors on that sprite. The fact that the new ones to me is the ones I've used tonight being from two of my favorite Zelda games. It's only fitting. They're both my new favorite Link sprite on the various site. Again, I'm not sure what to do about the nights when I can't be bothered to choose for myself which random sprite I use, and I have to use the hat. Oops. Like, I'm sure that there's much better solutions. I don't know, man. Especially if the Hat Deluxe comes with even more bells and whistles than the free version already does. I like the fact that a bunch of the new Super Metroid sprites instead of just making the character into a morph ball, like some of the early ones, oh, we don't have anything to turn this character into, let's just turn him into a morph ball. Nah, these newer ones, there's been at least a couple. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna make it a super small version of the character. Teeny tiny. Oh, maybe that's something I could do. I could replace Morph Ball with that miniature Samus sprite that's on the various site. I have a version of Samus that wouldn't turn into a Morph Ball, but instead would turn into just a tiny version of Samus. Just completely write out Morph Ball in favor of being very small. And of course, now that I'm thinking about this, at what point do I just swap some colors around, move some lines and character around, and call it Ant-Man? It'd be an interesting way to handle that particular character. But using Mini Samus to replace Morph Ball sounds like something I might actually be able to do. Doesn't sound like it'd be that difficult, and I think I already have sprite sheets. If not, I've got a program that I can get sprite sheets from. I think. See, the funny thing is, if I make enough of these, like, teeny tiny little edits to already existing sprites on the site, if I make enough of them, I might actually have to release them at some point. The middle finger cursor, I can imagine, would probably be the most popular one. I'd be really, really surprised if somebody else hasn't already done that. They just hadn't uploaded it. Alright. Oh, yeah. Sick headbanging. This kid is not going to be able to twist his head in 10 years. That was way too early. whiffed a super right into his schnoot. Ah. Come on. One more. Oop. Didn't get the missile out quick enough. I am now Shadow Link. Well, no, Shadow Link was just completely black, if I'm remembering right. This is Link in an unlit cave. A Link that is in a dark room. No, Nintoaster. Already. Gosh dang. He misspelled comment, but it's fine. Hey man, it's not a route that I would do. I'm pretty firmly set in my ways. As stated in the past, I mostly just want to take how I play this game and see how quickly I can do it. Yeah, get out of the sweet sauce. Sweet and sour sauce, even. Ugh. I don't know about that color palette for Bubble Mountain. I think you've got to do some pretty spooky hokum to get blue and red colors on a bubble. Kinda hard to get colors on a bubble, period. I mean, you can do it, but... necessarily think it's something that all the kids are going to be trying to do. But yeah, let's make colored bubbles. Much easier to do colored bubbles in a video game. Whoop. It's that little W. Oh, my momentum. No. Yeah. Oh. That guy gets to live to fight another day. Don't get down in there, dummy. Okay. Ow. No, fuck's sake. Please. Okay, crabs again. Good to know that he does actually have the sword. It's just using magic instead. Cool. He's coming at me from a weird angle. We still got him though. Didn't time that jump right. Didn't know he was gonna be there. Could have him. It just kind of looked weird because that fourth one went through him. Normally we only need 2 from that second X Factor. But since I was missing some shots. But still, not a bad fight. It's good to know that I can miss a couple of those opening shots and still be good. Just because of the spare X-Factor particles. We even got the turnaround. He's peeking over the text box and everything. That's the ceiling. Round 2. I got sparked. Probably should have made sure I collected that. Whatever. It's fine. Congratulations, it's a tiny boy. He's blue and everything. Ah, yes. Now we have cast some manner of magical spell on ourselves. I don't remember if it's a power spell or a defense spell. I think it's like a shield spell you cast on yourself. It gets you the red color. It has been far too long since the last time I played Zelda 2, and I really need to again one of these days. And I'm pretty sure that I've got save data on my Wii that has my New Game Plus save file. So it's really only for the sake of space conservation and convenience that I don't have any of my old consoles actually hooked up currently. Maybe that should be something I do for like the next Halloween event. The next little mini marathon that I do on Halloween. Actually break out the consoles. See if the games glitch out and lose their shit halfway through or what have you. That's always a fun thing to have to worry about. Oh man. Is this old piece of technology going to function properly for long enough for me to be able to finish a video game that should take me about a half an hour? And I have physical copies of enough of those games. I could do it too. Granted, my physical copy of Kokorone has not been translated into English by the translation patch that came out in the early 2000s, I think. I'd have to double check to see if I have a physical copy of Shadowgate. I'm pretty sure I do. don't have a physical copy of New Ghostbusters 2. That's the one hang up there. Not even gonna bother. I know I can't get it. Oh, can't even get that. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. No. Thank you. Here we go. I turn into a giant fairy. Wow. People are getting creative with the space jumps. I love it. We had Link holding the duck in the first one, now we have Link just turning into a giant fairy in this one. I'm interested to see what Screw Attack is going to look like. This is so good, I love it. Nope, come on. Get over the little... Alright. I was thinking maybe Screw Attack would have maybe something besides just the little flickering electricity. But the electric fairy is still good for a Screw Attack. go.
Please help me. Someone help me.
There we go. Damn it. Even dropped a super nickel. to stick my entire arm in this thing. All right. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. Have a bit more breathing room than I thought. Get in the boat. 58, 53. PG. I only need to erase 2 numbers. Oh, baby. And that is how you super a Metroid. By blowing up the planet. Yeah, this one was pretty close again. I could almost just do just a complete side-by-side. They'd only be like at most 10 seconds apart. Two episodes of Fireball in one. Hold on, I've got a dot comment. I need to know how to spell words. Alright, apparently my spelling is as good as I thought. There we go. Opt out of that channel. The past couple times I've gone to Google to check my spelling, I've either had it or I've been like one letter off. Like, oh, I forgot to add an E something. Dear Force. Unless it's like the spell check on crayon.com. That spell check doesn't know what the fuck language it's supposed to be reading. And sometimes that little text bar gets a glitch where it starts like typing reverse. Like the cursor moves to the left instead of to the right as it's typing, which is, it's happened to me a couple times, and you just need to refresh the page, but it's so weird. Anyways, second place in that race, so I don't have a picture for that. But I did finish the race, and I do have a picture for that. We did it. Oh my god. Did it. Unbelievable. Using the new sprites. Even got a sneak peek at the lovely ladies that we're going to be using next week in this game. Maria and Shantae. The fact that Shantae uses her hair as the gun is a little silly. May have to go with that one in the 9. Let's get the silly out of the way. Speaking of getting the silly out of the way, that is going to wrap things up for me tonight. Another big old thanks goes out to Ponk for hanging out earlier tonight with more Tiny Tina. We are going to keep going on that game for the time being, probably until we run out of side quests. So, next week could be the finale, I'm not sure. May still have more to do after that. But we're both having a really good time with that game, so I'd like to think that neither one of us really wants it to end, because it's been a lot of fun. And, of course, another big thank you goes out to Insane Firebat and everybody else in the SRL races. Always a lot of fun. And for everyone else, thanks for stopping by, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. See you!